What are we doing, Shiva? I can solve proportions. 5.4 or 5-4. What is a cross product? Very loud. Anton, what's a cross product? Okay, so you're using fractions, cross multiplying numerator by denominator and vice versa with the opposite numerator and the opposite denominator. For clarification, we talked about the difference between a ratio and a rate. Haley did a good job of explaining that. A ratio is comparing basically the same measurements. A rate is comparing two different measurements. My example would be miles per hour is a rate. Inches per foot or inches in a foot or whatever could be a ratio. Even though the label or the unit's not the same, you are still dealing with measurement. So it gets a little bit gray when it comes to ratio and the fact that you are dealing with different units, but it's still a ratio. But distance and distance still considered a ratio even if you have different units. Solving proportions, we are going to solve proportions using what you see here, A over B equals C over D, if A times D is equal to B over or B times C. So again, A over B is equal to C over D, are they proportionate? If A times B or A times D is equal to B times C. If they're not equal, they are not proportionate. The two fractions are two ratios. Okay, a couple of examples for you, and Smartboard is not cooperating at all. Good video right now. Okay, the example that we gave you word problem wise would be the teeter-totter. You needed a formula to calculate this problem, and so we give you the formula to calculate, and the rest is history, as they say. One more thing though, when you are solving for an unknown like in number 6, I do want you to follow our process here, and this really shouldn't be anything new to you. Cross products first, and then solve for your variable the way that we've solved for variables all year long. Real world is up to you. It'll be a discussion post. Any questions on or anything to add to the video?